Hello.
Hello.
Name's Edward.
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 Edward, like the director Edward.
Yes, Edward. Edward Woodward. If you remember.
Edward Woodward, like the actor Edward Woodward.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I was. My father was a big fan of Edward Woodward. I used to watch.
So you're Edward Woodward, Deadwood?
No.
Wood?
No, not Deadwood. Edward.
Edward.
Woodward was
Ed
Callum.
Wood.
No, not Ed Wood.
Just Edward.
Oh, I see. Is my name Edward Wood?
What is your surname?
Watson.
So you're not Edward.
Oh, I see.
Ed
I'm not
Watson.
Ed Wood.
No,
Edward Wood. I'm Edward
Edward
Watson.
Okay. That's all
I
right.
used
Thank
to
you
get
very
called
much.
Ed Watt.
Hello, Edward.
Hello.
Mr. Watson. Would you prefer Mr. Watson?
Edward is fine,
Edward is fine.
but not Ed.
Not Edward. No. So, what are you here for today?
Well, I've never seen a counsellor.
No.
And I really don't know.
You just came here on spec.
Well, I came because I wanted to talk some things over about myself, which I can't really discuss with anyone else. I'm very happily married. I've got three
Congratulations.
teenage children now, doing quite well. They're all in university.
Right.
Got jobs on the side, doing science-related subjects. One wants to be a nuclear physicist. The second one is going to be the only daughter. She wants to be a pharmacist. And the third one, the youngest son, he has great ambitions as a civil engineer. Very happily married. My wife and I have celebrated 22 years from when we were in school together. Childhood friends, childhood sweethearts, I guess. We don't like to admit it. No, we were in the same university together and we got married in our early 20s. We never regretted it. And I'm in an extremely well-paid job, which I love it. I absolutely do. And I can't really discuss it because I signed the Official Secrets Act. So I can't. It's full Ministry of Defence, but I just think what I do is so important for this country. We live in a beautiful area. We've got great neighbours. My parents are still alive, and I'm in extremely good health. You see. So yeah.
So everything sounds idyllic. So why are you here?
I can hear sheep all the time.
Do you live near a farm?
No, we're in Camden.
Well, there are quite a lot of sheep in Camden, aren't there? Yeah.
No.
Well, not literally. Well, maybe literally. No, I meant metaphorically. There are a lot of sheep in Camden.
No. Sheep go meh.
Okay, yes, it was a joke, really, but that's fair enough. So you hear sheep that go meh.
I hear them and I see them.
Okay, is it a problem?
Well, you're in the living room.
Yes.
We've got a new 50-inch plasma screen. I have a friend over from New Orleans. And we were just learning some blues on the Stratocaster, which I recently picked up in auction, that originally belonged to, well, it was one of Hendrix's guitars, so it was a substantial amount of money, as I said.
Wonderful,
very rich people.
yes.
And I'm just playing this, and I saw the reflection. The television was turned off, and I could see in the reflection these white objects moving across in front of me between my friend and they were. Then I heard them. No, sheep. Sheep in the living room, and then I'm trying to drive across.
So you've been getting delusions?
No, I don't know what they are. I was on Tower Bridge, and the cars. Very nice car, and the sheep were bouncing up and down on the bonnet. I mean, it just appeared and started to bounce up and down.
Does anything happen before these sheep appear? Do they just appear, or is there some tip-off maybe that you know the sheep are going to appear because something in your life's quite traumatic, or something's tipped them off?
Well, no. I mean, I was very happy with the incident where we were playing the music, and I was on the way to a rugby match, Not Twickenham, but I
Yes.
know it's, and
So when you're happy, you see sheep.
well, there's been a few other incidents, but
Oh, okay.
now you mention it, it was my son's birthday, and we were all singing happy birthday, and I looked behind us, everyone's around the table, we're in the Dorchester, and I look behind me, and there's a meh, meh, out the window. We're on the
Sheep in a
second floor.
lift.
No, it's jumping up and down outside.
Oh,
on the
okay.
ground. So there's meh,
Okay, right.
meh, meh.
Okay, yeah, I
And then it
thought
turned
that was
around,
a
meh,
crab.
straight at me.
Oh, a sheep, not a crab.
It was a sheep
Sheep, okay.
out the window.
And that was and there were no sheep outside. There wasn't a special shepherd's convention. Or
That's a good
anything.
question. I had it checked out immediately. I had somebody on the staff to investigate. They said they didn't know what I was talking about, and they gave me a funny look, and I found that quite embarrassing.
Oh, no.
No, there was no Shepherd's Convention. It's a very good question. Obviously, it could be some kind of publicity stunt. I mean, I thought of this. I thought of this, but no. Nope. Sheep. Nope. No woolly jumpers.
Right.
That's a joke.
Is this a problem for you then, seeing the sheep? Because you seem quite lucid now. Do you
Yeah.
feel... Is there some sort of odd feeling when you see the sheep? Does it feel, as you are now, as if it's a normal incident?
It
and yet
feels
you see
like
the sheep?
I'm going to lose my job and be put away in a loony bin.
Well, the thing is, sanity is very much... I shouldn't probably tell you this, but you seem like a fairly straightforward guy. Sanity is a little bit of a spectrum. If you don't tell people about the sheep, then they don't know, do they? If it's not a problem, you're like, oh no, it's the sheep again, best keep quiet. It'll be fine. Don't
That's what
tell
I've
them.
been doing. It's been going on for about 2 years now, and
Okay,
I'm
and
finding...
it's been fine. So this is, if you can cope with it in everyday life, don't worry about it.
I didn't really pay to come here to be told that I should just do what I've been doing for 2 years. I came
Well,
here
you've
for a
been
solution.
doing it well. There is. Well, I could put you on antipsychotic medication, but that might
Are
have
you saying I'm
implications.
psychotic?
No, what I'm saying is,
Why
you
would
can,
you put me on antipsychotic medication?
if you don't want to see the sheep, you can do that. Otherwise, you could just put up with the sheep. If they're not causing any other problems, are they nice sheep? Are they pretty sheep?
Yeah, they're white sheep. They're not black sheep.
Well, there's nothing wrong with black sheep, is there?
No, they're not black. They're white.
They're white sheep.
Yes, they're
But
white
there's
sheep.
nothing wrong with black sheep,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. If they were black sheep,
Oh, I see.
is that a problem?
Oh, well, that's theoretical. In theory,
It's
I've never actually
theoretical.
seen a black sheep. I've seen
But
white
if
sheep.
it
Well,
were, you wouldn't
Well, I'm not
worry.
racist or anything.
No, well, that's just as well then. My advice is to just put up with it, really, because you seem to be a quite normal, sane man, generally. If it's not really causing you an issue, you can worry about it, but really, that's the only... What are you looking at?
Well, I suppose I must be quite happy.
No, that is actually a sheep.
Sorry? Sorry?